and hard has been going on for quite some days now, and there's live on Speaker Bankole Facebook page, and it's titled Speaker Bankole Masterclass launched the Multipliers program with our proven 7 odds demands, remote high income jobs you can do anywhere. And it's going to be a 4 days masterclass, and it is going to be something that is going to take many people from. I'm going to be very religious about this. I'm going to be I will try my best to be very consistent about this. I understand how the economy is nosediving. I understand how quite a lot of people are moving very fast from middle income earners to becoming probably low income earners. It's very, very pathetic. But it's not a hopeless situation. All hope are not lost, because one thing I have always believed in life is that opportunities are more during the time of crisis. Opportunities are more during the time of crisis. That is only if you can learn to unlearn, to relearn, and only if you can open up your mind, if you can change or transform your thinking, your mindsets, and you can imbibe and embrace execution prowess or strategies. I feel that this is the best time that competitions or people are panicking, so competitions will be very low. People are afraid to go into quite a number of things. In a couple of my videos, I've talked a lot about portfolios diversification, and I'm going to do quite a lot of trainings, practical masterclasses on signing out to diversify in times like this. Guys, friends, it's very important, brothers and sisters, to start thinking in a direction that will help you to get out of the hardship, or to get out of the retrogression, or to get out of the stagnancy, or to get out of the daily complaints. Things are very expensive in the country, in Nigeria market. Even quite a number of African countries, if not all, are facing the inflation. Just a few days ago, I was reading that the electricity board in Ghana is shutting down for like 3 weeks. And so quite a lot of people are going to be in darkness in Ghana. That's quite a number of countries, not only in Africa, across the globe, are also facing the inflation. But there are some countries that face it more than others. The unemployment rate in Nigeria is over 33%. The unemployment rate in the United States of America is less than 4%. So, if assuming we have a lot of industries and factories in Nigeria, probably the unemployment rate will have been reduced. Quite a lot of companies are shutting down. Multinationals leaving Nigeria, I won't say Guinness has shut down, but I know some buyers, just the way they did for ShopRite a few years ago. Some buyers are buying Guinness, they're buying them out, and maybe the majority share within stake in Guinness, but quite a lot of other companies are shutting down. Government is trying to do a lot, but we are so much in this country, many, about 223 million people, according to statistics. But Are people still living? Are people still surviving? Yes. You need to create a coping strategy blueprint, not plan. A coping strategies blueprint. You need to think beyond your normal. Just like during the time of COVID, we talked about the abnormal. You have to be different. You have to be unique. You have to understand what they call unique selling proposition. You have to understand how to create a competitive edge around yourself. See, guys, let me be very frank with you. I do over 3, 4, 5, 6 jobs. Of course, these are companies. I also take jobs in most countries of the world. Quite a lot of people do 2 or 3 jobs per day. If you want to survive this economy, you have to go beyond your daily job. You have to keep your job. I know and I understand quite a lot of people are losing jobs. If you have not lost yours, if you still have a business, you have a skill, maybe in terms of skill as a service, you are providing a skill to other people. Maybe you are a graphic designer, you are a web developer, you are anything. You have to think about bringing in additional source of income. That is just the meaning of portfolio diversification. When you have a job, start thinking about how you can multiply it to 2 to 3, and start thinking about the type of skills or the type of jobs, the type of businesses you can do that people need. That is number 1, right? Am I good? Good. Number 2 is that you have to start thinking about how to earn foreign currencies. How to earn maybe in dollars or in pound sterling or in euro. Naira, for an instance, Nigerian naira is nosediving. The Central Bank of Nigeria is doing a lot, trying, but sometimes the economy can be very, very unpredictable. It is becoming very dicey. The IMF, that is the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank have also predicted that the inflation as at May last month, the inflation has gone up to 33.5%, and the food inflation has gone up to over 40%, right? So that means everything is skyrocketing in the market. You see now people have come online debating about how tomato pepper is very, very expensive. I was told that 4 pieces of rodo is going for as high as probably 500 naira, 1000 naira in some instances. Do you want to really sit down, be complaining about all these things? It might not make any sense, because complaints, we have been complaining. Like I used to say, Nigeria for me is a country that nothing has changed so far for years. So I've not really heard people talking about, oh, this is a year of abundance, this year is a year of plenty. I've not, since I have been born, I don't know of any. Even if you listen to some songs in the past, in the 80s, in the 90s, these artists or musicians sang in those years how the economy was so tough. Only the tough guys can do what is required to ensure that they get out of this boredomness. Because I call it boredomness. The economy is not productive. When the people are not productive, the economy becomes very, very stagnant. And does it mean, like I said, all hope is lost? No. There are a lot of opportunities. It's during the time of famine, during the time of recession, during the time of scarcity, that you have to think outside the box.